Ciao e benvenuti su Italianissimo. I'm your teacher for today's lesson, so without further ado, let's begin. Buono studio. Mastering the Italian verb avere, to have, and more. Welcome to this comprehensive guide on one of the most fundamental verbs in the Italian language. Whether you're a beginner or looking to refine your Italian skills, understanding avere is essential for expressing possession, feelings, and forming complex tenses. What is avere? Avere means to have in Italian and serves as one of the language's most versatile and important verbs. It expresses ownership and possession. It describes experiences and states. It functions as an auxiliary verb for compound tenses. Unlike English, Italians use avere for many expressions where English uses to be, for example, saying ho fame, I have hunger, instead of I am hungry. Present tense conjugation of avere. Person, Italian, English. Io, ho, I have. Tu, I, you have, singular. Lui or lei, ha, he, she has. Noi, abbiamo, we have. Voi, avete, you have, plural. Loro, hanno, they have. Notice that all forms have a silent H at the beginning, important for spelling but not pronounced. Using avere for possession. Basic possession. Ho una macchina blu. I have a blue car. Avere directly expresses ownership just as to have does in English. Questions. Hai un numero di cellulare? Do you have a phone number? Simply changing intonation or adding a question mark turns a statement into a question. Plural subjects. Abbiamo le chiavi. We have the keys. Remember to match the correct form of avere with the subject that possesses. Avere in everyday expressions. In Italian, avere is used for many common states and feelings where English would use to be. Physical states. Ho fame, I am hungry, literally, I have hunger. Hai sete, are you thirsty? Literally, do you have thirst? Ha caldo, he, she is hot, literally has heat. Hanno freddo, they are cold, literally have cold. Age and time. Ho 20 anni, I am 20 years old, literally I have 20 years. Avete tempo, do you have time? These expressions may feel strange at first, but become natural with practice. Avere as an auxiliary verb. Avere serves as the primary auxiliary, helper verb, for forming compound tenses with transitive verbs in Italian. Present perfect formation. Auxiliary avere plus past participle. Example, ho mangiato la pizza. I have eaten the pizza. Common examples. Abbiamo già mangiato. We have already eaten. Avete finito? Have you finished? Hanno studiato molto. They have studied much. Understanding avere as an auxiliary is crucial for forming the passato prossimo, present perfect, and other compound tenses. The imperfect tense of avere. The imperfect imperfetto describes ongoing or habitual actions in the past. Person, Italian, English. Io, avevo, I had, ongoing. Tu, avevi, you had. Lui or lei, aveva, he, she had. Noi, avevamo, we had. Voi, avevate, you had, plural. Loro, avevano, they had. Use the imperfect of avere to describe ongoing states in the past. Avevo paura, I was afraid. Repeated actions. Avevamo sempre fame dopo scuola. We were always hungry after school. Background situations. Mentre avevano la lezione è suonato il telefono. While they were having the lesson, the phone rang. Common mistakes to avoid. avere versus essere confusion. Don't confuse when to use avere to have versus essere to be. Learn which verbs take which auxiliary in compound tenses. Correct. Ho mangiato, I have eaten. Incorrect, sono mangiato. Age expressions. Remember that age uses avere, not essere. Correct? Ho 30 anni, I am 30 years old. Incorrect, sono 30 anni. Silent H pronunciation. The H in O, I, and A is silent but crucial for spelling. Remember, O sounds like O, not ho. Quick tips for learners. Subject pronouns. Italian often omits subject pronouns because verb endings show who's acting. O alone means I have. Daily practice. Use phrases like ho tempo, I have time, and hai fame, are you hungry, regularly. Listen actively. Pay attention to how native speakers use avere in films, songs, and conversations to master natural pronunciation. Form questions. Practice forming questions with avere. Hai una penna? Do you have a pen? We've covered the essentials of the Italian verb avere, present tense conjugation for all persons, using avere for possession and common expressions, its role as an auxiliary verb in compound tenses, the imperfect tense for past descriptions, and common pitfalls and how to avoid them. To continue your learning journey with avere, practice creating sentences using idiomatic expressions, master the passato prossimo using avere as an auxiliary, and explore more compound tenses and advanced uses. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and your journey to Italian fluency begins with mastering verbs like avere.